Ask Bernie Chisholm, please, to come to the stage. Bernie Chisholm is a legend in Antigonish and all across Nova Scotia. He's been coaching athletes for 34 years, inspiring them to be the best they can be, and often that best being champion. Still coaching today, Bernie Chisholm has an unparalleled record in coaching track teams in this province. His cross-country teams at Sir John Hugh Gillis Regional High have won 49 provincial titles in 33 years of coaching. He has coached the Antigonish, absolutely. He has coached the Antigonish Track Club for 34 years, St. Francis Xavier University track and cross-country teams for 16 years, and has been a track or cross-country coach at Canada Games for Nova Scotia, for the Canadian team at Pan American Junior Championships, and was assistant coach of the Canadian team at the 2004 University Cross-Country Championships in Italy. He has been bestowed Coach of the Year honors by Athletics Nova Scotia and Atlantic University Sports. The man has been around, there is no question. But ask any of his athletes or any of the people with whom he's worked at the administrative level, and you'll hear the same thing. Leader, mentor, teacher, inspirational, dedicated, and committed. This is what Sir John H. Gillis High School principal Arnold Farrell wrote in a letter supporting Bernie's nomination to the Hall of Fame. In an era where young athletes are so often disappointed by the unethical actions of their sport heroes, Bernie's most notable attributes from a school point of view are his personal integrity, high ideals, and dedication to a work ethic. Student athletes who are fortunate enough to have been coached by him know that this is a man upon whom they can rely.
Bernie's exceptional. When you think for over 30 years, he would have worked with thousands of student athletes, and in cross country and certainly in track and field as well, but the kinds of things that he's been able to give those young people, the drive to pursue excellence in an activity that they're interested in, and the discipline of training, and all the positive things that we know are possible through school sport with proper leadership. And he's been outstanding, there's no question about it.
Here is a bit of history. He started coaching in 1973 while a student at St. X. In 1988, he added part-time coaching of St. X's cross-country team to his resume. Open quotes, he is an excellent technical coach, but of greater importance is his ability to build cohesive, focused, committed, and responsible athletes and teams. This is from former ex-athletic director Tom Kendall. Another quote, there is no one who has come under Bernie's guidance that was not a better person for the experience. This is from Brian Langley, a Hall of Fame member as a builder and past president of Athletics Nova Scotia and Athletics Canada. Bernie has coached athletes who have starred nationally and internationally. Jeannie Cameron, Kim Bird, Robyn Meagher, Lavina Gough, and Eric Gillis have been selected to represent Canada on either Olympic and Commonwealth teams or at World Championships. Eric Gillis says Bernie gives with no exception and no expectation of return. All he requires is the best effort you can muster on any given day. Now, Bernie has also coached athletes who haven't won a ton, but improved themselves as athletes and people. Parent Cheryl McGilvery, that is Cheryl McGilvery, had 3 children who were athletes under Bernie's tutelage. Cheryl says of Bernie, he welcomed any student who showed up for practice and offered each of them the chance to develop. My son found his niche in his program, not starting out as a good runner, but under Mr. Chisholm's high-caliber coaching and kind and encouraging words, he blossomed into a happy, confident young man.
I think what other coaches did was look at the model that Bernie had in place, looked at the fact that he was coaching not only at John Hugh Gillis, but at St. Andrews, the local junior high schools, and really making it such a thing in that community to be part of a cross-country team. So that model is there, and the success that he enjoyed because of it, other schools looked around and said, how do we do that? How do we achieve that level of commitment from students, and how do we run a program like that?
And Here is what Bernie has to say. He says, I've had athletes who were extremely gifted and willing to work hard. Those who have made provincial and national teams and represented their country have had a work ethic and drive that made them the athletes they are. As a coach, it is gratifying to see them rewarded for their hard work. Bernie Chisholm, a motivator, mentor, molder of champions, and tonight, an inductee as a builder to the Nova Scotia Sport Hall of Fame. To present the certificate of induction to Bernie Chisholm is a former runner who represents Alba Construction in Antigonish, Therese McDonald. And to present the pin, another Hall of Fame member inducted in 2000 as a builder, the former president of Athletics Canada and Athletics Nova Scotia, and a longtime close friend of Bernie Chisholm, Brian Langley. You're a tad, I can tell this, you're a tad overwhelmed here tonight, aren't you?
Lost for words, really.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about this induction tonight, and obviously the support you're seeing from so many friends, fans, and family?
Well, it's unbelievable, and you know, if any person wanted to start coaching in North America, Antigonish is the place, and I guess I was at the right place at the right time, and over the last 35 years I've been just gifted with young boys and girls that turned into fantastic young ladies and men, and you know, and to continue that at the university level, you know, I couldn't answer anything more.
For such a commitment year after year, what keeps you coming back year after year?
Well, when you have the young people that want to work hard, that are dedicated and committed, and you know, when they meet you in the street and say, when's practice starting for cross country, and it's you know, this first week in August, you know that they are interested at the level what they're doing, and to work with those young people and to see them have success and so on, you know, what more can a coach ask for?
Well, I think you've had a huge role in that. Ladies and gentlemen, Bernie Chisholm.